Yeah, this how we do it each and every week, man. Hakeem, what's going on? What's popping, man? What's happening?
You already know. You already know. We back at it.
Yeah, one of our Padres won't be here today. You know, he's celebrating his wife's birthday. Shout out to her.
Happy birthday, Miss New Jordan Era. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Most definitely. So you won't see him on today's show. So supposedly, today is supposed to be a hot topic. I was on Facebook today. It was a live stream. Not live stream, sorry, it was a poll. And it was an interesting poll. So I invited the person on the show today. She's been a user on the show, Goddess Forever. She wanna talk about this topic about the way our man's not really approaching women today. And it's good to get a woman's perspective. Because normally we always get the man's perspective. So it's good to give like a woman's perspective on the aspect of what do they think about society, how men not approaching women like they used to. So we just waiting on her right now. But as we wait, Hakeem, man, go ahead. I see you about to play some music, man. Play some music.
We're gonna play our theme song for the people who know them. Were you able to hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Chaos Culture Radio. Get your tapes ready. We'll be right with y'all. Get your tapes ready. Get your tapes ready.
Down, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that music was fire. I was about to freestyle, but I was like, I can't rap. I'll leave that for you guys. I just leave that for you. But anyhow, you know, the gates are running. The gas are running late, so you know how we get down. We don't wait on nobody. We get the shows popping. So if the gas come, they just come. They don't, they don't. So I came. This is the topic that's going on today. Like a lot of men today are having a hard time approaching women, and from doing my research, I find out that to be true. Like men today, I don't know if you ever had time if you ever go to Plenty of Fish, just go to Plenty of Fish and just watch the live chat. And now they got a live room. You actually watch men interact with women. They don't know what to say. They fumbling. The women are looking at them crazy. And I think social media plays a part in it. So, you know, I really wanted a woman take on that, but the women are late today. So I just want to know your take on it because, you know, you're an older guy, you're older generation. You part of the old head. So you already know back then, I used to force guys like me to go out there and go hunt.
Yeah. Go.
I want to know from your idea what's going on.
So in the 90s and the early 2000s was a little bit easier because we didn't have the city girl mentality. Especially when you're a lot more younger, women don't expect for you to have much. But since we got a lot of social warrior stuff, the Me Too movement, guys are very reluctant to try to talk to anybody. It's scary. But for the few women that wants to talk to guys, there's a certain language you got to be able to speak so women can understand you. You know what I mean? The average woman today doesn't understand, hey, how you doing today? I would like to get to know you. Can we go for a cup of coffee? Instantly, she'll look at you as a herd. What the conversations they want to hear is this.
Yeah, we saw the wallet, the Gucci wallet. We see that.
This is the language that women want to hear. This is the language that they want to hear. Damn, my lighting is a little.
No, but that's good because you want to show them the Benjamin. Yeah, we see the Benjamin. You have to show them. You have to show them the Benjamin, man.
And this is prop money. This is prop money. This is the language that want to hear. Hey, got a couple dollars for you, little mama. What you trying to do? That's how you got to talk. That's the way women understand. Or you got to talk in a sense. I'm a VP of finance at BMW Worldwide. You know what I mean? Unless you like a double D John and you just extremely attractive with some crusty draws, she'll fuck you. You ain't gonna be able to maintain her.
Or do you think women just not approachable? Because I was reading a lot of guys, like, you know, guys go to like different websites and talk about how women today are not approachable. Like they automatically give you the cold shoulder, even if you ask them, hey, how you doing?
You gotta speak their language. That's the issue. The language of women has changed. Hey, what's your Cash App? You got a Cash App? Like when she hears that, her ring is, yeah. Or I live by myself. Certain things you got to start off the conversation. I live by myself and I own my own vehicle. No, I don't live with my mom. Do you work? I own my own business. And I got a passport. These are the key words. You can't say that, hey, I like fishing, I like hunting, I'm family oriented, I'm ready for marriage, I'm dating with a purpose. These things used to work in the 90s. Not for the city girl lit hot girl summer type situation. So when women get mad about men don't know how to talk to them, those are the double D John Johns. They're not regular guys like me, Shannon, and Jean Baptiste. We coming at you like, hey, how you doing? This and that. So, but women gotta expect that things is not gonna be good. Why should a man approach you? Why should we approach you? It's not worth it anymore. You know what I mean? And for men with money and means, if you're not gonna guap 3,000 or spread them cheeks, it ain't no reason for us to even approach you.
Mm-hmm. No, but it was just very curious because I'm not gonna lie, I follow different dating coaches. A lot of dating coaches saying like, man needs to be direct, man need to do cold approach, because right now they got different slogan for different things on just how to approach a woman. So some people are like, okay, what is cold approach? Cold approach is when you just go ahead and go talk to a woman and you pretty much cold. You don't actually know what to say, you just do it anyway. Mm-hmm. There's no strategy behind it. But then you have other guys that say, no, you need to have a strategy. Like you saying, like, hey, come with what you already got. Like, come with like, hey, this is what I got, baby. This, it is what it is. But I was gonna ask you though, but how you guys in the 90s were so successful?
There wasn't social media and there wasn't buffers. A lot of people were still at home. So we were successful because there was no expectation. And I'm asking, there was no expectation. People just judging you based off face value. And guys really didn't have nothing to, you know what I mean? It was a lot easier to bag something like when I was growing up. It was a lot easier to smash and get yourself together and stuff like that. And the funny thing about it is when men were smashing women back in the days, they'll keep them around a little bit longer. You know what I mean? She cooked, clean. And in the beginning, he was like, I'm going to treat her like a side girl. But there was certain instances that, I'm going to just keep her around a little longer. But as far as conversation go, it wasn't hard. They made it easy. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like as judgmental people are now, back then they were, but not to the extremity that they are now.
Man, it's just but Hakeem, it's rare. You see more women today on these dating apps. Like it just skyrocketed out of the blue. Like it's just like before, okay, you rarely see people on dating app. Most people are like, okay, I'm not on a dating app. You catch me when you can. But now there is so many women on these dating apps, and when you see the guys interact with them, it's mind-boggling. They don't even know what to say. They don't even know how to get the woman to laugh. They don't even know how to get the woman to smile. It's just, I'm like, what's going on here? Like it was just a complete shift.
It's for me, speaking for me, I've noticed a shift. I seen it was our downfall in the 2000s when things start to reveal itself to me, and I was saying to myself, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
No.
I see how people were not respecting relationships. I see how people was just doing things that didn't just really make sense to me. And I said to myself, you want to know something? This is going to be very adamant. And then when I started to notice that a lot of guys wasn't getting married, this is the only generation I've seen of women from the age of 25 to 30, 40, where there's women of a masses who are single due to their poor choices in men. And you know what I mean? It sometimes has nothing to do on how a man is approaching. You pick the wrong men. You know what I mean? And then on top of that.
But you really think it's a poor choice of a man, or men just don't know how to talk to women? Because if a woman could date a double D John John, like you're saying, and they smashing them, I mean, they talking to them in a certain way to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah, double D John Johns are charismatic. They got spunk about them. You know what I mean? They have no fear. They're able to talk. But regular guys have always somewhat been socially awkward. You know what I mean? And socially.
But I give you not socially. That's bull. That's bull. Now you BSing now. They're not so.
Hey, brother.
Well, we gonna lose following because of that. That's what we gonna lose.
No, I'm just saying you got a lot of guys who are socially awkward. Guys can admit that it was like, hey, I don't know how to talk to her. I don't know how to talk to her. How can I talk to her? You know what I mean? Sometimes it was like, write her a letter, circle yes or no, I like you. You know what I mean? Like niggas was doing that. Niggas used to send their homeboys to go tell girls that they liked them, and the girls end up fucking the homeboys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of parameters about that and stuff like that. But women itself, women want a double D John more than anything. They don't want good men. Good men are meant for white women and Hispanics and Arabs. You know what I mean? Because they take the nerds, they take the fat boys, they take the ones with missing teeth, clean them up, give them a little confidence, give them good sex.
Okay, so stuff like that. So you say at the end of the day, do you think money really matter? If a woman can get a guy that ain't got nothing, fix him up, and make him to like a quality guy, what say about the man that say he quote unquote he got himself put together?
Yeah, money that was a good question. Money matters for egotistical, materialistic, self-centered women with an American mentality.
Mm-hmm.
That's when money matters. Most good women judge a man by character. Character goes a long way. You know what I mean? You can have a money and be a fucked up person and still will be with somebody and want to fuck their mama on the slot.
Mm-hmm.
There's some niggas like that who do that. Like got money, fucking the sister, the mama, and his girl. Mm-hmm. But good character is kind of hard to build because that has to be instilled in you. So when even if somebody has their self put together, they still don't become the official type of man for a woman. Woman would deal with a nigga with money and deal with the fact that he's not the right type of man to keep him. And they don't care how he talks to her. Men with power, means, status has always been enabled to enjoy the luxury of not doing the much work regular guys do. There was a guy who what's his name by Andrew Tate. Got to give him respect, and he was talking about beta gorillas and alpha gorillas. There's one alpha gorilla who F down everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And after he F down everybody, make the baby, he'll leave the women with the kids with the beta male so they could pick up where he left off. And he goes off and run with other neighborhoods. We got so many of them. But here's the funny thing is, how are they talking to these girls? I've seen Double Dean John say, "Come here, B."
Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Or they'll talk to the girl, you know I got that good D game. She'll laugh.
Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah, I seen that too.
Stop it, John.
I'm laughing because your name is John.
You know what I mean? And he was like, girl, you know you want some of this loving. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. You know you want some of this loving. But hey, who are we to judge? You know what I mean? Right. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here. We just calling it how it is. Women make it hard for men to want to approach. Since the tables are turned, since now we have equality, now it's your turn to approach men now. If you want a good man, you have to approach us to let us know what you're trying to do. You have to let us know what you bring to the table. Matter of fact, you should bring your panties to the table.
But have you ever seen a woman approach a man? I never seen a woman approach a man.
Never seen a woman approach a man.
I have never seen
a woman, never seen that in my life. I've seen other race of women, but not black women. Black women won't dare to do that.
You seen other race of women approach a man?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I've never seen it.
Out of state. They're the real. Listen, culturally, women know what they want. Women with culture know what they want. They know how to establish and solidify what they want in a man. So they're not scared to be like, "Hey, you, who me? Yes, Jason Kim. I want to talk to you. You're single, right? Your parents know my parents. We're gonna get together." As simple as that. She'll cook, clean, wash, schedule sex. You know what I mean? You got these days, some of these women don't even want to have kids no more.
Yeah, no, that one is real. Yeah, that's one.
Because they know it make the man happy, don't make them happy. Woman is happy by status. That's why I said a lot of women are just materialistic. Just be a nigga with a bag. Matter of fact, when you go to a dinner date, just put this on the table. Put that on the table. That starts the conversation. That starts the conversation. But now you can start the conversation differently when you put this on the table. You put that on the table, you say, what we doing tonight? What you mean? What we doing tonight? You know I'm not like that.
No, that's true. That's true.
He shows this stuff. He say, I'm gonna give you a couple dollars so I can be in your throat, baby.
That's true, man. But I learned the game. I learned the game from old school heads, men back in the day. So I think men should approach women. But however, I was doing, like I said, I was doing my research, and one of the research stated, they asked the men. It was a group of men from different races. They asked the men, what is the number one reason why you will not approach a woman? They say the number one reason is because the fear of rejection.
Rejection does play a big part. They you know what I mean, because a lot of us don't want to get our feelings hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We live vicariously through the Steve Urkels and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nobody doesn't have a physique like Eddie Winslow, you know what I'm saying? But you still try, you still go. That's why you gotta fuck with the ones who fuck with you, who love you. Don't go after things that are out of your league. If you know you ain't supposed to be dealing with no bad bitches, you ain't supposed to be dealing with it. It's a fee that come behind it. They're not meant to be wives. Like, come on, dude.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, I was just saying, but I agree with you because I ain't gonna lie. When I first learned how to talk to women and approach women, you notice like that fear do come up, and it's kind of like, okay, for example, let's say you see a pretty girl that you're attracted to, you see her, you're like, oh man, and your head is like thinking 100 million things so fast. It's the craziest thing in the world. You start thinking 100 million thoughts and say, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if she might like me. I don't know if I'm short. I don't know because I'm not tall enough. I don't know because of my hair, the way I look, and this and that. So you're like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. And sometimes this is the crazy. Sometimes the woman is actually staring at you and wants your approach and wants you to talk to her, and you still don't do it because you're like, damn, man, I just can't do it.
No, you.
I think that's why I think a lot of guys miss their opportunity, their wives or their significant other because of fear of rejection. But when I saw that report, I was like, wow, that it is true. That's what's happening right now. That's why you see a lot of guys today on YouTube, they're on TikTok trying to find different dating coaches because they were like, I'm having a hard time talking to women. I don't know how to.
No, you're right.
So
it's crazy, man. Like when we sit here and think about it, and we just sit here how, like, you know what I mean, we know so many dudes that are not, like, there's some guys who's gonna die not ever get, like, not ever. Whoa.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Hello. Hey, turn on your background. Your background.
What do you, turn it down?
Yeah, turn it down.
All right. All right, I'm on the podcast. Hold on.
Let's get it.
Hold on.
Yeah, but it just kind of show you that the aspect of that. Man today is having a complete hard time. Of approaching women.
My bad. We on. Let's go. What's up? What happened?
Hey, what's
up? Hey, Rachi, thank you for coming in. Actually, this was actually your topic. We had to start the show, but we know you was running late, so we went ahead and started the show. So of course we thank you. We love you to have you on this panel each and every time. Like you just bring a lot of insight and a lot of clarity when it comes to women aspect on certain things. So this one right here is actually your topic on why man is not talking to women anymore, or
No,
even approaching them.
that wasn't it. It is why women don't know. I mean, men don't know how to talk to women anymore. Like
Same shit,
I
same
have a
crap.
reason.
Same stuff.
All right,
different.
same thing. Just the way you said it, just make it more cleaner and more sexier.
Yes.
I got you. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's
Go
your
ahead.
I
question.
was just saying because it's a turn off. Like when you can't talk to a woman, that's a turn off. Like you could be flirting. Like say for instance, like this guy at my job. That's what gave me the topic. This guy at my job. He's he's trying to flirt with me. But the way he's flirting with me, I'm not interested in flirting with you like that because baby, I don't even know you. Like you making little slurs about.
How
wait
was
a
he
minute.
flirting?
But no, hold on, Hakeem. I'm gonna ask you something because I want to know. But wait a minute. If a guy find you attractive and he's really attractive, don't you want him to flirt with you to kind of open you up to make you feel comfortable with him?
That was my first time meeting the guy. The first time meeting him was yesterday, and he tried to come pass at me. Mind you, I'm at work. This is my job. That's sexual harassment. But let's continue.
Okay, no,
So
go ahead.
he's coming at me a certain way. I never even seen you a day in my life. And you're automatically like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay that he said that was the first beautiful woman that he's seen at the job. Cool. But at the same time, you're making little slurs at me as if like I'm comfortable with you. Like you don't even know what type of woman I am.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know if I'm the type that, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what I am. You don't know how I operate.
I'm asking.
That's disrespectful.
Like give us something that he said that you said that was kind of like
okay, like he was making like little sexual slurs at me, like as if I'm supposed to engage with him or something. Like, baby, I'm not gonna engage with you because first of all, I don't even know you. I don't care if he was the finest guy in the world. You don't know how to talk to me. I'm not gonna engage with you. Like he looking at me like something wrong because I'm not engaging with his conversation. Yeah. Baby, that's not how I operate.
He was a double D John.
He must
have been. I can't. But my thing is, if a guy find a woman attractive, now I know. To me, I don't think a man should be talking to a woman at work anyway. I don't think a man should be talking to a woman at work anyway because I think, like she said, it could lead to sexual harassment and lose your job. But let's say, for example, hypothetically she was on the street. If I find you attractive and your body's banging, I'm supposed to be able to approach you and say, hey,
it's nothing wrong with finding a woman attractive. My thing is, it's the way you come. What happened to? Like, I even meet guys that be like, oh, hey, beautiful queen. You know what I'm saying? They say something, you just respond back because they're being polite. Like I met a guy, he wasn't even trying to holler at me, but the fact that I was looking down and he was like, hey, smile, it's a beautiful day, queen. And that put a smile on my face.
Let's keep it real. I'm not gonna lie to you, Roxy. Today I was like on Complaining Fit. You can watch like different guys interaction with women. A guy on Playing Fit with talking to a woman and asking a woman, hey, you're beautiful and keep on smiling. Mind you, this is what she said. Mind you, Roxy, God forever. This is what she said. She was like, okay, thank you. She was like, oh, okay, thank you. That's all she said. And the guy was like, damn, I gave you a compliment. And she was like, oh no, I did say thank you.
That's the thing. When a man see a beautiful woman, he always expects for her, like he expects something. Like, yeah, just because you come at a woman a certain way, she don't have to respond the way you want her to respond. You're expecting something that you don't even know what type of woman you're coming at. You need to observe her. You need to see what she's about. You need to have a conversation.
My thing is, if you're a man and it is a man's job to approach the woman, that's what I was telling Hakeem earlier before you came on. I was telling Hakeem, a man back then used to approach a woman, not woman approaching the man.
Facts.
I have never approached a man, but that's cool too. I mean, if I ever approach a man, of course I got that south because I'm buttery like that. But I'm just saying.
But listen, what if he came like this? What if he came like this and put this on the table?
That does nothing for a woman like me. That does nothing for a woman like me.
You, but I want you to be honest. Certain woman, what if certain woman, if this gets dropped on the table like this?
Listen, we are adults. That only impressed the 17, the 18, the 19, the 21-year-old. Like not every woman is impressed by some. Come on now. Be a real Hakeem. You're
right. I'm just saying. We were talking about the approach. So sometimes women, and not saying you, but a lot of women make it bad for women like you. Because let me tell you something. Imagine the way
I know, because the dating game sucks. Shit, I'm terrified, no lie.
Listen, imagine the way he spoke to you. Imagine the way he spoke
That
to
ain't
you.
serious.
Listen,
Don't lie. You real.
imagine the way he spoke to you, and he was so easy to come off like that. The first time he ever met you, he had to been doing this for a long time, and people have been receptive about it. You feel what I'm trying
Maybe
to say?
so. Maybe so.
And then he was like, but he must have, okay, maybe I have to do it with her. Because let me tell you something.
Come on, stop going in and out.
Listen, I know a lot of girls, when you put this on the table, they look.
But how can you more than your wallet? Because if you do that,
No,
if you do
you
that,
are.
Exactly.
she's
That's
gonna
why she's
use
gonna
you all
look
the
at you.
time.
Listen,
If that's the first thing you offer in a woman, you can't get mad if you get a
Can
gold
I tell
digger.
you
You know
something?
why? 'Cause that's what you're
Exactly.
offering.
Go ahead.
no, you're right. You're 100% right. But the language of women is changing today. This is the language of women. A lot of this is the language of women.
Which women, Hakeem? You can't just say women because that's not women.
No.
These are women that's been listen, these are women that's been, how you call it? Damn, I just had a word in my mind. These are
city
women
girl
conditioned.
damage.
These are conditioned women. Why men approach them like that. Not every woman is like, you know what I'm saying? No grown-ass woman gonna go for that. Come on now.
No, you're right. So the language of women, so it's just that things have changed.
I'm
You know what I
turned
mean?
the fuck off. Like
I know
I
it.
can't. I'm telling you, I'm turned the fuck off by a man's approach and the way he come at me. Like that's me. And I'm not the finest thing in the world, but at the same time, I'm not the ugliest either. But I mean, please,
No, but
like,
you already know
like you
you're
got
not,
some
you're not
sense.
yet all. You know you're very
No,
sexy.
you know
Like
you're not-
even the
you know
guys
you're
can
not
see you
ugly.
right now.
You know,
They can't see you, but they see you right now.
Looking at
But
you.
I was
sexy
gonna
woman.
get on the lab, but I ain't rolled my hair up and put on my little
Ain't
laptop.
nothing-
No.
Hey,
I think the
that's
guy
not-
saw you before, and
Yeah, they
guys
saw you
hit
before,
me
baby.
up
They
like, yo,
want to
who
see
is
that
she?
natural beauty, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
So
be scared.
we're not even gonna talk about that. But
Don't
at the
be
end of
scared.
the day,
I like
but at
my
the end of the
lip
day, my thing is women don't appreciate the men that actually do approach. That's the problem. Because we
That's a
actually, as we
lie.
told before you
Like,
came on,
that's when you were younger. When you're an adult operating differently. The adult is gonna approach you as an adult. Like if a man is like, say, okay, if a man come to you and he's like, even with sex, so like sex, for instance, he wants sex or whatever. He see a beautiful woman, he approach you like, hey, what's up? I think you banging. Let's smash. At least he's up front and she can either take it or leave it type shit.
no, that
Like, you get what I'm saying?
I was gonna go that route because I was gonna give you two scenarios. One scenario is that the Hakeem approach, but there's the other scenario where the guy I'm that type of dude. I will approach a woman and say, hey, I found you to be a very attractive woman, and I want you tonight. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's not on that same route.
No,
But
yeah.
which guy
And
would you
guess what
respect
she would have
more?
did? She probably would have laughed at you. You're not coming off as a creepy person. You're coming off as a person that find her attractive.
Very
Listen,
attractive.
Sometimes you come off
And I
as
want that
creepy.
box. Go ahead.
Listen, I've heard. Listen. I've heard men used to get clowned for saying, "Hey, how you doing today? I think you're cute."
Back
Nigga,
then, things change.
Listen, nigga, why you talking to me? Ew, nigga, get from by me, nigga.
That's high school. That was high school days. Come on,
No,
man.
but listen.
No, they still do that today, though.
They still do that today. Listen, it's only okay if the guy's attractive. It's a crime when you're ugly. You're not.
Didn't I just say you could be the finest guy in the world? I don't care the way you talk to me, the way you
Come
approach me matters.
Come on, sweetheart. You know, if an ugly nigga come to talk to you, you'll feel disgusted.
Not true, because I have a lot of ugly niggas come and talk to me, and I'm not nasty. That's another thing. That's another thing, Hakeem. Thanks for bringing that up. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. Like, my aura by itself is very nice. Like, I'm a nice person, so I come off flirty. Like, you might think I'm being flirty when I'm just being nice. So even if there's a person that's not even my type, are you still here? Because I don't see you.
No, I'm here.
No, he did. He's laid back. He here. He's just showing a KL Culture Radio sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not only
but
that,
I'm saying,
you're
like,
a queen. So I want to shut my mouth when you talk.
Shut up. I'm saying, like, even if, like, I treat the janitor the same way I treat the CEO, like, even if, like, you're far from my type, the way I speak, the way I respond and I talk back to people, I'm sweet. I'm a sweetheart when I talk to people. So it comes off as flirty so that they think that's leverage to go and try to talk to me, try to holler at me when I'm just being kind or I'm just being nice. Like, I'm not rude and sass. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I used to be like that back in the day. I used to be all conceited and whatnot, but I was never still like, you know what I'm saying? I was never like.
But this is my question. I want to ask you: are you like that at work? Because at work, of course, you got to be like that at work. But let's say you be outside and a guy come and approach you. I guarantee you're not gonna be.
It's how you're approaching me. That's what I'm saying. It's how you're, because listen, I talk to guys outside of work as well, and how you're approaching me can be a first or last conversation with me.
Right. No,
I'm just saying. It's just annoying because you can be the finest nigga approaching a woman, and when you open your mouth, to be her biggest turn off. I'm dead ass serious. You think I'm playing? This shit is real.
No, but it's just something I just want to know because you what happened? No, I was gonna say because the reason I'm saying this because guys today, because I told Hakeem there was a survey that was done. There was a group of men that came together to say, what is the number one thing? Why are you not talking to a woman today? You can actually Google it. It's actually a real survey. They said the number one thing is the fear of rejection. So mind you, they can find you attractive from afar, but they're not gonna approach you because they think you're gonna reject them.
But that's a personal problem. If you feel like you're gonna get it rejected, that's your confidence. That's a personal problem for you. Because guess what? I don't usually approach a guy, but if I'm on that time that day, I have no problem. I've told a guy who's beautiful before. A guy is total stranger. I seen him at a bus stop before I had a car. I seen him at the bus stop and I walked past him. I said, "Oh, you is sexy, honey." And I kept it moving. He kept it moving. He said, "Thank you." Shit.
And he just kept it moving. See, I want to keep it moving. I would have grabbed your hand. I would have grabbed your hand. I would have walked with you. I know you ain't trying to holler at me. I'm gonna holler at you that same incident. You see what I'm saying? Some guy, he probably had a girlfriend, but he probably was scared. He probably was scared because like I told Hakeem, you don't really see guys today get compliments from women. You don't see it. It's very
like approaching guys because I feel like I feel like you never know like what they like. I feel like if you're interested in me, then you should like holler at me because that'll let me know that you're into me. And the fact that you probably may not have a girlfriend, but if I'm approaching you, you might, you know what I'm saying, have a girlfriend, but still not let me know because you've seen that I'm attracted to you. Like you might try to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like this when a girl is into a guy and she goes for that guy, it kind of seems like she's chasing him a bit, kind of. Because he's not feeling her to, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a man's job because, women get chasing men.
It's not even worth chasing anymore because the good woman want bad niggas and the bad woman want bad niggas. So why should we chase? You feel me?
But I want to
be true, but man,
But I want to know. For you, because you being a lovely woman, a sexy woman, the guys can't see you, because for some reason they only see your picture, but they can't see your person.
Turn that camera on. We haven't seen you in a while, baby.
Be good. Hold on, let me see.
You say I can't flirt. You say you can't flirt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still in uniform. I haven't even taken off my clothes and showered.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We don't want to expose the job. But I was saying, like, so in your approach, not your approach, but your thoughts. What do you think men should do today as a Black woman, and of course, as a sexy woman you are?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with approaching a woman in a decent type of way like they used to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Men, they used to be like, hello, good evening. How are you today? Because you might be having a bad day. You never know. How are you today? And just let it flow. You got to catch the vibe. If her vibe is telling you that she good and she don't want you, keep it moving. Keep it pushing. You're not interested.
Right. You're an easy person to talk to, but I do recommend men to stay away from women with degrees and who has a lot of money because they're going to be very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to be telling men to do.
No, that is true. Because listen, why should a man go talk to a woman who's arrogant?
Who's to say? Just because she has it going on don't mean that she's arrogant.
Most women I meet with money are arrogant and disrespectful.
Well, maybe those are the ones that you've met, Hakeem.
It's a lot of them. They feel like they're bossing up. They need to know that.
It's not even the fact of bossing up. The fact that, it's okay. When it comes to like men thinking that women are bossing up, maybe she's dealt with certain type of guys in her past, and you got to prove
my problem.
That's not you.
That's not my problem.
It is your problem because guess what you're telling me? You're telling me that you dealt with a certain type of women, and now you take it out on her. Because now you're saying.
I haven't dealt with them. I've come across. I've never dated these women.
But you just said you're categorizing. You just said that women like that are basically snobby these days. You telling men not to approach women like that, right?
I recommend women. I say, listen. Get you somebody at Checkers. Get you somebody who work at
Oh my
Walmart.
God, I'm just
You know what I mean? Get you somebody who probably a home daycare worker. She doesn't have like her status is not that up there. Get you somebody regular. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get you somebody. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even talk to a chick who drive her own car. Get you somebody who catch the bus.
I can't children. I can't children.
Do not take advice from Hakeem. I'll tell you that right now.
No. Who? What's his name? Deontay?
Listen, it's a lot of listen.
Deontay, listen to me. I'm your uncle. Listen to me. What I'm telling you is gonna save you a couple dollars later on in life.
Not. Listen, he's setting you up for failure. Why
I'm not saying you up for failure.
Why shouldn't
I'm
you
not saying you up for failure. Listen.
Expect the best of the best? Why do you need to settle for something that you figure I can settle?
Deontay, get you somebody that love you. Get you somebody that's gonna submit to you. Get you somebody that's gonna cook.
She probably
clean.
can't submit.
Listen, cook, clean, wash.
Listen.
Clip your toenails. Get you somebody that's gonna love you the way your mama love you.
Oh my God.
Now, listen, the attributes of your mother. The attributes. You see how your mother, you see how your mama go hard for you? Get you a woman that's gonna go hard for you.
Who you say you talking to?
Huh?
Who you say you talking to? What's his name?
Who?
No, who Hakeem? I mean, who? Yeah, who you say he talking to? What's the guy name?
No, Deontay. Isn't that your
Deontay?
son?
Okay, Deontay. Listen to what I got to say, okay?
No. Okay, go ahead. I'm not.
Well, Hakeem telling you is bullshit, okay? Cause okay. What you laughing at? Okay, but
bullshit. No, I'm laughing. Go ahead.
What's the last thing you said about dang, I forgot.
He said a lie. Exactly. He said a lie.
Only Deontay can remember and keep that a secret between us. Scout's honor.
Okay, he was talking about the woman that cooks and cleans and all that stuff. But what happened? What about if Deontay already knows how to cook? He already know how to clean.
That's not his job is not to clean. His job is to pay the bills.
His job
is to pay the bills.
That can be his better half. He's not looking for a slave. That's the problem with
No. Then he don't need her there if she can't cook, clean, wash.
Cook, clean, and wash doesn't make a woman the slave.
Doesn't make a woman
beneficial to the man.
Listen.
A woman, listen. To her too. Like if you expected her to be a slave all day, would you? Hello.
You're not expecting her to be a slave all day. If it's a woman that's
you got to get you a person to work at Burger King so that you can dominate her. Basically, is what he's saying.
Not dominate her, because
no, but you can still dominate. You can still dominate a woman that's in corporate America. If you know what you're doing,
if she knows
as well.
If she knows her place.
She know what is her place then, Hakeem? What is her place? What is her place?
To be a helpmate, to be the man's peace, to be the man's muse, his inspiration.
I don't know, but I'm trying to be somebody's
inspiration. Listen. A man has always been, his duty is to go to work and provide.
That's not every man.
Listen. He has no business sitting here trying to be like when somebody mentioned these type of things, I start to, when you say he can cook and clean too, yes, he can do that himself. If he can do that himself,
so therefore he's not expecting a woman to.
No. If he can do that himself,
a partner, somebody who's going to care for him, nurture him, love him.
Listen, if there are things you can do yourself, you don't need her around you. I want a woman who's going to take on the things that I.
Guess what? It's certain type of feminine energy that women carry. Look at me. I'm independent, but I can still have a little bit of.
You don't need to be independent. You don't need to be independent. You need to follow the will of your man.
Listen, I'm not saying that I'm not submissive. If I had a man that was strong and that can, you know what I'm saying, be there for me like I need, then I have no problem submitting to a man that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's what I need in my life.
Check this out. Don't women want a man to do things that they don't want to do in their life? Clean the car, wash the car, make sure the car is fixed, make sure things are fixed around the house. Like, isn't that a man's job? Are you gonna go change the toilet seat?
There's women that do that. Wait, what are you saying?
There is a woman that do that. Yeah, that's true. But those are stuff that women shouldn't be doing.
Listen, there's a lot of women who don't. There's a lot of women who don't. There's a lot of women who ain't gonna go behind that garbage truck and slang garbage with men.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of women that do.
There's not a lot of women that I yet to see a woman behind that garbage truck.
It's women.
Listen. I've yet to see a woman work in a sewer plant.
Management women? The one that drive the trucks?
No, not the
I
driver.
see them driving.
I'm talking about the one in the back of the truck slinging the garbage.
Why should she have to be back there and be funky?
She has to know if you want to practice
okay,
equality.
If
you want to be my partner, get behind that garbage truck.
Because she's a feminine woman, why would she want to be in the back in the garbage?
Then no,
but that was Hakeem was saying.
Okay.
But that was Hakeem pretty much was saying.
Now we get into where feminine women.
He said what there's certain things a woman shouldn't be doing. That's what he's saying.
Not something that she does on her own. We're talking about things that a woman can do on her own without a man. We're not talking about jobs that take on.
Listen, let me give you an example. I want a woman to come in my life and do the things that I don't want to do for myself.
But guess what? That's you. That's your mindset. That's what you want. That's your perception.
Hold on, Queen Frazier. I'm going to come into a woman's life and do the things that she doesn't want to do. I'm going to make her life a lot more easier. And I need a woman to make me, hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. I need a woman to make my life more easier. If I'm continue doing the same things, which is that, then I don't need you around.
But life is supposed to be a challenge. What do you mean make it easier?
Life is supposed to be a challenge. I'm a black man in America. I am the challenge. I wake up every morning facing problems constantly. That's a whole I'm being undermined. People telling me I'm incompetent. They say I can't compete.
What people are saying that?
I'm just giving you an example. This skin color makes me.
It's
the everyday challenge. I don't need a challenge when I go home. I need a submissive woman. I need a woman. Huh?
So I'm not gonna go there. I know what we is. They know what we is, and I'm not even gonna be going back there.
No. You ain't gonna be going back there. But let me tell you something, baby. This is the only generation of women.
Wait, that's a whole nother topic I'm not trying to go to right now.
We're not gonna go there.
When we make it there, then we can talk about that. But right now, we're talking about something.
Listen, this is the only generation of women who are gonna die alone.
Well, that's your opinion. That's your perception. That's how you see things.
No. I see things.
Go ahead.
You can't be modern and be tradition at the same time. Because let me tell you something. If you want to be modern and I got to cook and clean too.
No, there's room for growth.
I shouldn't have to open doors for you.
Hakeem, we're not in a cult. Life is about growing and making decisions and learning. What are you talking about? You making it seem like everybody got to move the same type of way. Won't we all be the same if we all move the same type of way? What are you saying?
But that's certain aspect of a woman supposed to move. Woman not supposed to move the way of a man move.
And every man is not looking for a woman to move like that.
I don't really consider. Remember, you gotta understand something. There's a definition of a man and a male. Some men are men. Men are the one that's very responsible and understand his role in society. A male don't. A male just walk around just being a male. That's not a man.
Well, I don't understand the role of society and all that bullshit. I feel like
prime example. Let's say, for example, there's more women. Let's say, this is a bad example. I'm just jamming for this talking point here. Okay, let's say, like for example, there's more men homeless than women.
Okay.
So which means society will always. I'm gonna show you. Which means society will always protect women more than the men.
So were you saying that women don't protect men?
Society will always protect. No, not necessarily. No.
Damn lie. What the hell are you talking about? Women,
that's not true.
Our men do whatever we men go through. You didn't see the video of the girl when the man was about to get shot by the police and she jumped right there in front of that ass. Make sure that he.
No, but it's a small number. Well, I'm talking about majority, but that's a small number. But majority of women do not support men. No.
And mothers they make sure they protect their sons as well. That they're men, aren't they?
Like for example, we did a show. Remember, I don't know. You was on the show. We did a show how Shanette was here. Shanette, she had a topic about how there's some women that are very spiteful that they won't allow women or men to see their kids in the school system. So it's a lot of women that's against men. It's a mass majority of women against men.
Okay, that's another topic. I'm not saying that that's not true. It is true it is true, but it's not like a man has just as much right as a woman. When you sign a birth certificate,
that's not true. That's not true.
It's not true. I'm telling you the truth.
You have rights just like the woman. If you have not signed a birth certificate, you have no say so. The custody to the mom.
But that's a whole other topic there. But I was using that as an example. I was just using that as an example of how society, the way they treat men is totally different than when they treat women. But however,
and better take her ass to court and go get your child if you want your child that bad. Take her ass to court. I know some men be like, oh, why she but to
you're gonna lose the battle because
you're gonna lose the battle. It's not worth it. You might as well say them kids is for the streets.
Because remember, the system is built for the women to win. That's what we're saying. Listen, that's what society itself.
That's changed, honey. That shit been changed since 2000.
No, it hasn't changed. Listen,
that's a whole other topic, yeah.
Listen, I'm fighting. Listen, I just went to court for that. I'm telling you right now, it has changed. They don't side with the mom all the time anymore.
But that's a whole other topic. We'll talk about that another day. But the whole aspect of me bringing that example, Hakeem, and God is forever. The only reason why I brought it up because I was trying to show you that how society sometimes we forgot the roles. Because remember back then, even when your parents was growing up, they could tell you that women knew the place of a woman and a man knew a place of a man. There was nothing that's gonna come in between that.
For me, I don't care about that gender role type shit.
But I do, because even your job, there's roles. The job you work for now, there's a role.
Man.
That man he's in his bag right now.
If for instance, he done build a house, say he build a house for me. So you know what I'm gonna do? But not as bad.
No, he built a house for you. You're supposed to furnish it. That's why he built a house for you.
Yeah, he
as a woman supposed to furnish the home. So he can have a peace of mind. Remember, you're supposed to be a man's peace, not a man's chaos.
You're supposed to be each other's talking about.
I'm just telling you, a man's role.
You guys like to divide. Stop. You guys like to divide each other. Feminine and masculine energy is not other out. What are you talking about? Like, oh, she has
I'm not. I'm telling you, my job as a man is to build a home for you, and your job as a woman is to furnish the home. I'm not bringing no division. There's work here. There's teamwork. I'm building a house for you, and you as a woman is supposed to furnish it. And then when I come home, it's supposed to be a peace of mind. What's the problem here?
Not like that. Is everything working out like that? Or is men taking their dirty ass to work and come back home and expecting their dirty ass shoes to get taken off their feet by a woman and their food to be on the fucking table where their ass probably was out there doing cheating stuff or whatever the case may be?
You going to the extreme.
Yeah, you're going to the extreme here. We're talking about extreme right now.
All the time, so why not? Why not?
Because there's some guys that don't even cheat at all, and they get cheated on by the women that stay at home.
Black men don't cheat.
Shut the hell up. Black men, but
I already told Hakeem.
Listen. A woman needs to know her place in society.
I'm about to hang up. I ain't doing this.
No,
I'm in a conversation with you. I'm not doing that. You trying to keep my.
No, yeah. I keep trying to get you started, but we ain't gonna try to get you started because we're about to end the show pretty soon. But I was being an example because I'm telling you the importance of roles. There is roles, and that's why I told you. Like for me, I don't think a woman should be approaching a man. I think a man's supposed to approach a woman. That's what I think.
If I'm into him, if he's everything if I've been observing him and I see that he's everything I want in a man, why not approach him? I'll approach him. Why not?
But I understand what you're saying. You're very bold with it, but I don't think it is a woman's place to approach a man. Because if a man, it's a man's job. Because even in the Animal Kingdom, you see the male is the one approaching the female is the one that is approaching the one they're attracted to.
If I've been observing a guy, and if I've been observing the guy and I see that he's a good person and I see that he has everything in a man that I want, why not approach him?
No, but remember, y'all want me to do certain things. Y'all get him a look, or y'all play with your hair, or y'all move your body a certain way so the man can know, hey, I gotta approach her. But today's society, a lot of women is not doing that, so men don't know. Well, I'll take that back. Women are doing that. Men are aware of the body language of a woman when she wants to approach.
Or they're using the other language. Or here's my favorite one. Hey, what's your
They
cash
look at
app?
eyes, and my eyes is flirtation.
That's the
Wait,
that-
how can they look at you dead in the face and say, "What's your cash app?"
yeah. You look at I look at that. Hey, what's your cash app? When they
Hold
hear
on,
that,
wait, Hakeem. If the guy that was talking to me at work, if he came and came up to me and asked me what's my cash app, I'll look at you like you nuts.
no. Listen, you
That
a
one-
different. You're a different type of woman. You have to exclude yourself, but you know, females in your group will do that. When
That's,
niggas-
I can only speak for me. You know, I don't do that.
No. I'm not. But let's be honest with you. You've never seen a woman here. You never seen a woman that been on that tip that if a nigga be like, "Hey, what's your cash app? I got a couple dollars for you." Like
The thing about me is I like to see what's gonna happen. So like I play your little game up until you're up front about what your real intentions is, and then I reject your ass. See, that's why I'm saying like when you meet a woman, be straightforward. Don't waste your time because baby,
I agree with Rocky though. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat room, especially you, Jordan. We see you. Happy birthday to your lovely wife.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday to Jordan's wife.
Happy birthday to your lovely wife.
Happy birthday
Today's her birthday.
Happy birthday to
my
your
wife
queen.
is not here.
That's a real queen. She's a model of a wife.
But and also, like I was saying, I agree with Roxy though. Because God is forever. Because a man's supposed to be straightforward on what he wants with a woman and don't. And to be honest, God is forever. I don't like small talk. I think a man should be straightforward and tell a woman what's up.
Listen.
Like that small talk stuff either. I like for you to be straight up honest with me so I can know about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my time and I don't like to waste nobody else's time.
Like,
so baby,
if you want to blow her back out, tell her, "Hey baby, I want to blow your back out tonight."
Listen, I come
you
like this.
No time.
I said I come like this. On-demand sex.
Don't approach me
on-demand sex.
On-demand sex.
I'm the type of woman I don't have to have sex like that. I don't like. But if I'm into you, oh baby, it's a whole different ballgame. But anyways, I don't have to have like sex like that. I don't like. I can go like a year, 2 years. Like I can go time without having sex.
I understand that, but this is
approach me in a sexual manner because I'm not gonna turn me off. If I'm into, then we can get on that level.
No, you're right, but this is how.
But it can't be up front because I don't like that.
No, but we gotta be upfront. I'm upfront. I say, hey, I like you. I think you're cute. What's the timeline for sex? I don't mind paying.
I get bullshit. You know he'll be doing
that. Fucking clean on your ass.
He said, "What's the timeline for sex?" Yeah, that was a cool one. I'm gonna use that one. I like that one. That was fly though. That was fly. That was fly one.
Then I would say, then when we get in a serious,
I'd rather you approach me the way that Ron said that he would approach a girl about, hey, I feel like you know what I'm saying, you mad, sexy or whatever. I would love to bang the foot, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that.
You always, hey fellas, you always tell the woman that in her left ear. Her left ear go to her subconscious mind. Never forget it. But go ahead.
I'm not smooth like him. I go say, hey, I find you attractive.
Yeah, you know God's purpose. You know I'm smooth. You know I'm smooth. You should be hating on me though.
You know what I mean? I said, I find you attractive. Like, what's the timeline for sex? I hope you're not.
Asking that. That's like a total turn on. Well,
it shouldn't be a turn on because you want to. Women.
What's the timeline for sex?
Listen. Women ask where we work at, how much we get paid. Why can't I ask about that?
That's fair. That's fair.
Disrespectful to ask where I work at and how much money I make, or if I live with my mama or not.
Say for instance, I'm wet. You know what I'm saying? You like you making me, you know, feel some type of way, and I'm getting wet. That's gonna make me dry all the fucking way up. Because they just said, "Oh my god!" Like no, hell no. Don't ever.
No.
Listen.
What's the time?
What if I'm hard and you start asking me, "Hey, I need a couple dollars for rent this week," and I just met you, nigga? I'm gonna go all the way soft.
Or that type of woman. I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Listen, that's
there's women that do that.
We're talking about women that you just met. If she's already asking you for some money, then I mean, hey, by all means, ask her for sex. But that means that's what that's going.
But God is forever. This is a serious question. The women really do appreciate the compliment though, because men compliment women every day.
It depends on how you say the compliment. If you say it like in a way that's just gonna, you know what I'm saying, like
she feel like snatching her drawers off immediately, then maybe that's, you know what I'm saying, it might be a sexy way that she doesn't said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let a guy approach me and be like, hey, I see you mad sexy. I feel like you sexy as fuck, okay? I would love to just rip your clothes off and take you right here. Some shit like that.
Look at Roger. Forgot forever with the game.
I like that. I like that.
I like that. Damn. I forgot to see the book out there. That's why she know how to write. Like that.
Like I almost took off my clothes.
You gotta, it's gonna make her laugh, right?
Hey, that was smooth. That was smooth as fuck. You see, women know game. I can't. You see that shit? They be bullshit.
They do know game.
Hey guys, you better make sure you hit up her DM. She'll school y'all. Y'all need to go to her dating class because she got game.
Make sure you got enough for Benihanas.
What? See, he on some tricky shit. See, that's what that is.
No, that's not. Listen, that's not. I'm just. It's respect. I'm like, you're not you're not an average female.
Who?
You. Why wouldn't a man take you to Benihanas? That's expensive.
But who the fuck? Like, how you know? Benihanas was expensive when you was in high school.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take you out to Wendy's. You gonna get that 4 for 4.
You know what?
You gonna get that 4 for 4. We're gonna have a good ass time in that car.
I will
I'm
accept
gonna be rubbing on those thighs, and I'm gonna be sweet.
I was like that salad, that what's it called? That Parmesan salad from Wendy's. I don't mind, of course.
See, I can't do this type of girl, man. I'm talking about. You know how to spend no money. Look, I even said the 4 for 4.
Hey, listen. I said, hey, there's nothing wrong with some things. Like, a woman is like, you don't have to be stuck up about everything. I can go somewhere and enjoy somebody, even if we're going somewhere cheap. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? A woman is looking about how you go about something. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So, you get what I'm saying? It's not what, like I used to tell me that, oh, these John Baptiste can't get no pum pum. Yes, they can. They had that target. Yes, they can, and they got 2 cents.
Listen, I've been around the Jean Baptistes all my life. I am actually one of them. You know what I mean?
And
so,
if you
I can't BS it, man. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it.
And there was a point in time, I was a point in time I wasn't able to get the pum pum like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, middle school, but in high school, you was the man. My family talking about you.
Listen. In popular Conterry, I was beating my meat the whole school year. You know what I mean? I didn't lose my virginity until I graduated. You know what I'm saying? I lost my virginity when I graduated.
Don't believe how I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm an older man. This is why my approach to women is a little bit unorthodox, because I've had very weird experiences. This is why
exactly. Like you don't think women have had weird experiences also?
Yeah, definitely. So this is why it's kind of complicated when I talk to women. I say, hey, how's it going?
Exactly. That's why I said I'm terrified of the dating game. I'm terrified.
People even say in the chat they heard about you in high school.
I wasn't like that. Listen, I was not getting no sack. I was dry.
But that's your fault. You didn't have that talk.
Listen, I was socially awkward.
Hakeem, hey, God is forever. Hakeem was the one that called me a simp. So just imagine he called me a simp. And I'm okay, I gotta level up. So I leveled up.
Listen, I was socially awkward. Now that I'm older, I have a little bit of way of maybe trying to get to know somebody, but it's not as proficient as a lot of these other guys.
High school?
Huh? Yeah.
You didn't have your first love in high school? You know, you have the little high school sweetheart?
I never had my first love in high school. I lost my virginity to an animal.
I'm laughing because she might be watching it. He said that.
I mean, but here
it's chaos.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just listen, I gotta be transparent with the fans so the fans can know that I'm just like them. You know what I mean?
How you know they like you?
No, because listen here. A lot of these guys are regular men. I speak for the regular guys, the 9 to 5 punch clockers.
Yes, regular men.
You know what I mean?
Lame.
You know what I mean? I'm the guy who, when a pretty chick walk by, I was like, Lord Jesus, I wish I can get that boy. Back to work now.
Listen, I was the pretty chick in school and all. Well, I was the pretty chick I was a pretty chick that most guys that wasn't all that much attractive to, that they'll try to talk to me. And you know what?
You sure? I don't believe that. I believe you was shunning niggas left and right.
Me too. I don't believe
Listen, I would never have approached. Listen, I would have never approached you in high school. I would have sent one of my goons to say, "Hey, tell her, like."
I talked to a lot of guys that was not my type, just because I was trying to fill them out. So they're about. You know what I learned? You know what I got out of that? I got, even if they're fucking ugly, they're still the same.
No, that's not true.
They don't change. Yeah, I'm telling you, because trust me, I dated some ones that was not all that good looking, and then they still end up being the same thing.
That's not true. You just listen,
and that was in the beginning of when I started.
If you met the right man, you'll be a submissive woman.
Yeah, she said that. Remember, she said that. She's like, if she married the right man, you don't have a problem.
If you met the right man, you would know your place. Every time you get off that job, every time you get off that job, you'll be ready to cook a meal. You'll have the meat thawed out.
And that I'm very nourishing, and he'll love me for me. I don't have to put on.
Would you clip his toenails that night? Would you clip his toenails that night?
Oh, good question.
Of course, I clip toenails. I give pedicures, all that.
Oh wow! I know something about wow.
I'm asking. Are you going to tell your kids to respect him as a king in the house?
I'm good at what I do. There's no problems over here. I just gotta find one to be, you know what I'm saying? Be that.
Them dudes will be hitting up your DM out because after the show, you know, you're gonna give your DM out. Not your DM, but your IG. So they gonna be like, the niggas gonna be going in your, they're gonna be going in.
That don't mean nothing. If they ain't coming with this, they're going, what? What am I gonna do?
Roxy, are you ready?
You shot me today. I'm shocked.
You ready?
I didn't know that.
Huh?
No, I'm shocked. Like, I'm like, just shocked, like memorized. Like,
Roxy, are you ready to get married?
Am I ready to get married? Am I state of mind today, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I could be a wife.
Okay. Are you ready to pop?
Okay.
Are you ready to pop a couple more kids if you meet a man with no kids?
I can give him one more.
No.
One more? That ain't bad.
A couple.
Not kids and stuff. I'm trying to grow up and all that stuff. When I'm saying, I'm like in my 40s and 50s, I need to be relaxing. I don't need to be popping out nobody babies and watching no 23 years old running around aggravating my nerves. Nah, I ain't doing that. Nah.
Wow, a woman that got sense. She's right. She's right.
You're 50 years old. The hell I look like.
She got some sense. She's right. A woman shouldn't be having kids at the age of 40. She's right.
She can if she wants to, because maybe some women have kids late.
She's surprised. She been doing her homework. She hang around women, I can't. You see that? Women need to hang around women. A real woman.
Shoot.
Okay, now go ahead, girl. Go ahead. I'm proud of you. This is a whole look. You got Hakeem speechless.
Hakeem trying to figure out.
No, you're a totally different person from last year. A totally different person.
You are. Like,
wow, that's good. But she's right.
I think you're ready to get married. I think I'm ready to give you away. I think I'm ready to give you away, baby.
But anyway, we gotta get ready. We gotta really get ready to close. Yeah. You know, no, but I want to know Goddess Forever final thoughts, and also maybe share your IG and where the guys can find you as well. Cause you got your book also getting ready to come out soon.
Oh yeah, your second book.
Another book that I'm probably gonna be having come out in the New Year's, whatever. It's part 2 of the book. Came out in 2021. But my IG, so you can follow me and keep up with what's going on, is official Goddess Forever. That's Goddess with a number 4, EVER. And my last words is don't listen to Hakeem.
Well, guys, like you know how we get down each and every week. You know, there was a special edition because when we got Goddess Forever here, we got like, hey, we gotta hit live because you see how it go. The conversation go either way. You see what was popping tonight. Great interaction. I'm shocked. I'm surprised, and I'm not even like I'm kind of even turned on by the aspect of her elevating herself to a higher level. You surprised us today. Look, you got Hakeem speechless. So guys, you get Hakeem speechless. You know she's popping.
She's ready. She's ready to be weird. She's ready to be weird. And listen. I heard that. I'm ready to take care of all her kids right now.
But like you know how we do. You know how we get down each and every way. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell on the right-hand side. This is how we get down. Make sure, remember, guys, we go live each and every Sunday, 7:30 Eastern time. Hit that notification bell so you won't forget. That's how we get down KR Culture Radio. You know, shout out to Jordan and his wife. Happy birthday once again.
Happy
We
birthday.
out.
Urban
Peace.
Noise. Shout out Urban Noise,
Yeah.
Jabari, John Smith, the whole crew. We love y'all. We'll be back.
Yeah,
at
we
it.
love y'all, man. We'll be back Sunday.
Roxy,
Peace.
say goodbye.
Say
Bye.
goodbye. Bye.